They'll say, maybe you misunderstood. They'll say, you're being too sensitive. They'll say, it's just miscommunication. For Black nurses, and especially Black women in healthcare, gaslighting doesn't just hurt our confidence, it erodes our safety, our credibility, and sometimes even our careers. Gaslighting is emotional manipulation. It's when someone makes you question your reality, memory, or perceptions. In healthcare, it often sounds like this. I noticed I'm being skipped for training opportunities. Others with less experience are getting them, and I am told, I think you're reading too much into it. Everyone gets a chance eventually. Also, that physician was extremely dismissive and rude, and I am told, he treats everyone like that. It's not personal. When Black nurses call out inequity, racial bias, or microaggressions, the typical response isn't action, it's deflection. Our pain becomes a misunderstanding. Our experience becomes a personality conflict. Let's talk about Sandra, a night shift RN in an urban hospital. Sandra noticed that a white physician would ignore her clinical input during shift reports, but fully engage with her white coworker just moments later. When she brought it up to her charge nurse, she was told, "Oh, that's just how he is. He doesn't mean anything by it. You might be taking it personally." That's not just brushing her off, that's gaslighting. And it's effective because it doesn't scream racism, it whispers denial. Over time, Sandra stopped speaking up. She stopped offering clinical insights. Eventually, she left that hospital altogether. The problem is that racism has learned to speak softly in healthcare. It shows up not in slurs, but in silencing. Not in open discrimination, but in performance feedback, and it hides under the universal scapegoat miscommunication. Miscommunication implies that both parties are equally responsible. In gaslighting, there's intentional harm, historical context, and power imbalance. Let's not pretend it's the same. Hospitals, HR departments, and even unions can be complicit. When complaints of racism are filtered through white-dominated leadership structures, they're often diluted into team dynamics issues or interpersonal misunderstandings. Real equity doesn't happen in statements. It happens in investigations, accountability, and consequences. And right now, the system is still protecting the gaslighter, not the gaslit. If you've experienced this, you're not crazy, you're not too sensitive, and you're definitely not alone. We need to name it, call it what it is. We need to organize, document everything, seek allies, and push for anti-racist accountability at every level. Like, follow, subscribe, share, speak up, comment, or record to theblackRNreport@gmail.com. Let's shift the culture, one voice, one truth, one healing at a time. Until next time, stay loud, stay lit, and stay liberated. We bring you a new Black RN Report every week.
This is the Black RN Report.
Speak up, voices of the unseen.